Welcome, everyone, to the final matchup before the knockout round. Things are starting to get a little chippy. Everyone jostling for that NBA Cup. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty. Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce, our reporter. All right, a chance to check out stats for him.
And unfortunately, his defense has not been as impactful lately as it was earlier in the season, with his steal numbers on the decline over the past 5 games. Expect to see him redouble his efforts tonight and try to get back to picking pockets.
A look at the Bronx's opening lineup. And it's Che in at the power forward position. And for the Hornets, Bridges at the 4 with Plumlee at center. The perimeter tandem, Sexton and Miller. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. And this contest, the 4th one during the group stage of the NBA Cup. Grant, these teams have had vastly different fortunes so far in the tournament.
Well, one team is undefeated and the other is mostly out of it, BA. About as different as you can possibly get. And that's just how it can be during these group stages. There is just little room for forgiveness.
Here's Garnett. He played a great game against New Orleans. Just 5 on the clock. White. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Ball, following the bucket by the Bronx. Tries it from 19. Rebounded by Che.
With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
Hit his leg. It's being called a kicked ball. And stolen by Sexton. Ball taking his time here. Charlotte, no good that time either. White against Miller. Pass to Kawamura. Lays it up and banks it in.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Outside Sexton. Out to Bridges. From deep. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now.
A very sluggish start on offense. 4 attempts with nothing to show for it.
Well, Clark, what's something that sets Miles Bridges apart from his fellow NBA players?
How about we start with toughness? I mean, he's a physical presence out there. He loves a challenge, highly competitive. I like his physicality on the wing. I mean, he invites contact, and he's not shying away from anybody.
And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
4 on the clock. There's Plumlee with a 3. Kawamura with a rebound.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Fires it from 18, and he gets that one. Kawamura's got his 2nd basket.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all 3 from the field.
Outside Sexton. Bridges outside. Pass to Sexton. Ball right side to stop the drought. Rebounded by Che. Che's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Garnett, guarded by Miller. Ball with a steal. Here's Plumlee. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
Here's Q. Pass to Kawamura. Here's Che. Good ball movement here by the Bronx. Here's Q. And there's the Bronx with another bucket.
And I love their energy so far.
Timeout.
They're now
Timeout.
4 for 4 from the field.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And now the league leaders in scoring.
On the court is your high squad. Who won the t-shirt?
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Hornets. Looking for their first basket of the game. This their first chance playing the Bronx this season. Now here's Ball. Yet to see a basket. Here's the break. White with it. Guarded now by Ball. White, good.
And usually teams go on runs from a bunch of layups and dunks, but that's not the case here.
Hornets trail by 12. Ball passes to Miller. Back to Ball. Plumlee, a screen on White. Bridges outside to end the run. The Bronx grabs the miss. And this team is in a fantastic rhythm right now. They've won 17 straight games.
And it is very impressive, but it's also interesting. I mean, even sitting here at the broadcast table and the storyline this group has created has you just impressed and a little scratch in your head, because we expect drama and a certain amount of unpredictability with this crew. That's not gone away, but I tell you, this team seems to be minimizing or mitigating the volatility. They seem to be a lot more solid of late.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. So for the Hornets, Knipple comes in for Miller, and Spencer Dinwiddie is subbed in for Sexton. Charlotte again missing.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
And Ball gets it to go.
Sneaking out to the corner. Can't lose LaMelo. He'll make you pay if you do.
Here's White, and he slams it in one-handed.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Pass to Plumlee. Plumlee, a screen on White. Here's Dinwiddie. The Bronx grabs the miss. Che's got his 6th rebound on the night. The Bronx leading by 15. And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. It's stolen. Here's Ball. A real weapon on offense, averaging around 24.5 a game.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc, and the three-pointer goes.
Boy, I like seeing Dinwiddie get going from deep, guys. I mean, this is now a reliable shot in his arsenal.
Here's White. Oh! Wow.
Get out the way! With authority. Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Now here's Bridges. Still no points.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Here's White. Pass to Q. Here's Garnett. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that. When he gets room like that, look out, because he will score.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Punch, that was.
bad intentions. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam. And so it's the Bronx with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Back to the game after this break.